So, hey, what is up, guys? BuzzRatchet here for you in a brand new video. I don't know why I said so right there, but today I have another story time, and as you guys watched in the last video, I said I would be doing more story times, so here you guys go. But anyways, in this story time video, we are going to be talking about basically these experiences that have been happening on my bus. So my bus is really bad. I have a terrible bus. I mean, it's a really, really bad bus, and a lot of the kids on it are extremely messed up and just have something wrong with them. And there's just one person on my bus. We're gonna call her, what should we call her? Oh, Rachel. We're gonna call her Rachel. That's not a real name. I don't want to put down real names, but her name's Rachel. We're just gonna put it that way. And she rides our bus, and these things, for like a whole week, these things were getting thrown around, and I'm not going to say what they are because it is disgusting and it makes me want to throw up every time I think about it. It is nasty. Let's just say they're like balloons, and they're disgusting, and this person was throwing them around on our bus, and then other kids were thinking it was really funny, and so they started throwing them up into the front of the bus where I sit, and I saw something. It's just a terror. I'm not going to go into depth on it, but anyways, that's been happening. And the bus driver found out who it was and got the principal, all that, and they had proof from the videos on the bus. And so she got assigned a seat across from where I like to sit. I have like this one seat where I just love to sit there, and I'm like, yeah, this is my seat, man. That's where I always go. And then no, there's this girl sitting across from me that's like the biggest troublemaker that rides our bus. And then there's this other kid, and we're gonna call him Daniel. And Daniel is sitting like behind the seat that she's in. And I'm like, crap, man. And like, he's not that bad. I've already had him on the bus. We're pretty sure she got suspended though. But anyways, so she was on the bus one day, and she took her name tag, and she legit picked it up, went into the back of the bus, and put it in that name tag slot in the back of the bus. Now, the bus driver saw it, so he went and got her and put her up right behind me. I mean, this person was like doing some pretty disgusting things and just messed up things. And then she just is put right behind me. And I'm like, oh, no. And I was going to move, but this one kid sat by me. He wouldn't let me get out because he didn't want to move. I'm like, please just let me move. I freak out over those things. It's just me. I do. But anyways, that happens. And through half the bus ride, this kid across from us keeps wanting me to look in her bag because it was open to like reveal all what, I don't know, was in her backpack. I don't want to know. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to look in there. Like, it's just weird. And she saw that I was, like, doing this little, like, no handshake thing to the kid. And she was like, what? And then she looked at me, and she just, like, turned her head in this creepy way and then smiled at me. And I'm like, hi. Yeah, it was so creepy. I don't think she knew what was happening right there, but it was creepy. And she did it again. And, like, before you know it, she was, like, taking, I don't know. When she got off the bus, there was like lotion or something wiped on the back of the seat, and she had just been sitting there wiping it on the back of the seat, and it was so weird. And like, what? And like, legit, I heard her talking to that kid, Daniel. They were talking about weed, and she was saying stuff like, oh, weed's good for you, it's gonna make you smarter, all of that. And they were in all seriousness. They weren't joking around or anything. I'm like, I don't know if this person's joking or not, because I mean, it's kind of like, duh, it isn't. And they were saying like, oh, it's better for you when you're high or whatever. I'm like, who are these people? They're stupid if they think this. And she got off the bus, right? And here's the biggest part of the story. She got off the bus, sat down on the bench that was like at the bus stop, and she took out an e-cigarette. She started to smoke an e-cigarette in front of the entire bus, in front of the bus driver. We were all looking at her, and some kids were like messing around saying like, oh, I want it, and stuff like that. And she tried giving it to him, and then the bus driver just like had to quickly put on the brakes because he was about ready to go when they did it, and they had their hands out the window and everything. Dude, she was sitting there smoking an e-cigarette. It was terrible. I mean, like, holy crap. Sitting there smoking an e-cigarette. And it was pretty crazy, and I asked the bus driver, and he did actually report her, but it was pretty darn crazy. And afterwards, well, we think she got suspended because she wasn't on the bus through the 3 days that we had school before spring break. I'm currently on the first day of spring break. But yeah, It was pretty darn insane. She was smoking a freaking e-cigarette. I still, it just amazes me. Like, I've never seen anything like that. Like, you know, people tell you, oh, you're probably going to get introduced to drugs sometime in your lifetime. Well, I never thought I'd see someone smoking at a bus stop. It's pretty stupid. Really. But yeah, we think she got suspended. I don't know. She looks creepy. She looks like one of those, like, divas or whatever. It's just kind of like, you're scary looking or, you know, whatever. But anyways, that's it for this story time. I want you guys to comment down below and tell me if you've ever had anything like that on your bus, or have you ever seen anyone smoking that's, like, your age or whatever. Like, wow, it just surprises me. Like, this person had an e-cigarette in their backpack at school and had all these weird things in their backpack. And they just pulled out and started smoking in front of the bus driver. It was crazy. But anyways, that's it for this video. Leave a like if you did enjoy it, as well as subscribe if you are new to the channel. Toodles!